Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, it is so feel the pain. Step on the deck. We need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat.
Welcome to those of you tuning in. We've got one away here in inning number 4. And now, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Two and two. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. There's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now it'll be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch on its way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-to-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind one.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. The bottom line is I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard to play to make.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 9-5 ball game.
The left fielder.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitches are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself.
And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, D-Roll, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set with the 0-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change. 3-1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And now the first pitch down the first baseline. Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
Rich Hill takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will get the call to pinch hit here, and they'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Santander looks up and gone up into the second deck. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The batter, number 10.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Marcus Simeon.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now to bat, Bichette. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Fouled off. The 2-1 home. Liner in there for a base hit.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back safely. George Springer the next to hit. Runner goes as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bichette is off at first with 2 away. Runner going a second time. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into score. Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Riley Adams is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball called for strike 2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2 from the stretch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And that misses 2-2.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
So a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now at the plate is George Springer. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The center fielder, George Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
A ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A bouncer up the middle. Adames brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And that misses inside 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
He throws him on the fastball there. Teoscar Hernandez becomes out number 2 this inning.
Rendell.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Rendell Grichuk is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he fouls this one off. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Two and 0 now. The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Ryan Barucki takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
First pitch of the AB now.
Number 56, Ryan
The 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Hernandez is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
Next, here is Willie Adames for his career in this matchup. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He also has 1 home run. Chopped at the plate, but it gets foul. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Austin Meadows is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Left side, but well foul. And it's 1-2. Mejia, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And another foul ball.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
The count now at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
He loses him on ball 4. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Popped up, panic, has room in foul territory, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next the dangerous power threat, Rowdy Tellez.
First baseman, number 44.
Way off balance hack that time, good for the first strike.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Kevin Biggio is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Kevin Biggio.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Biggio is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And he struck him out. 1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Meadows is there, 2 down.
Now batting.
And now here is Riley Adams. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Marcus Semien would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. High and deep down the left field line. Payoff pitch one more time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So now Kevin Biggio will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Anthony Cap. Is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Lifted down the line in left. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out. We're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2. So here's Trey Mancini. And that one yanked just foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
The left fielder,
to the plate now, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Mancini leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. This is hit softly to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. Stepping in next, Francisco Mejia. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This one
gets through, and that could bring in a run. The throw home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Remind me to stop making predictions. This thing looked out of hand, but I should have known better to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With these 2 offenses, it's going to be back and forth till the final out.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Springer looking up, and they have taken the lead. At the plate, Willie Adames.
Now batting.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
In now, Austin Meadows, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to first. Panic is there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ryan Thompson will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Bo Bichette comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now in the box, George Springer. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. He kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
So Oscar Hernandez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off. Tyler Chatwood has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 34, Tyler Chatwood.
Brendan Lau swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And there's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Adams finds it. He'll throw down to first. 1 away. Here's Randy Arozarena. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2-0 now. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. 3-0 now. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Trey Mancini is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
There's one. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it. But luckily, it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. First pitch of the AB now. Anthony Santander is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Count even at 2-2. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
the catcher, number
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He's set. The 0-1.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the Peter Fairbanks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 29.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Now here's the first offering. Fouled away. Now the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Hit in the air down the right field line.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back.
And stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Next to hit is Cavan Biggio.
Baseman number 8, Cavan Biggio.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. A dive, but he's back. From the stretch. Hernandez is off of first with 2 away. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Joe Panic would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. Blue Jays have A.J. Cole. And to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
A.J. Cole.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Kevin Kiermaier is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. Ball one. You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The batter.
Next, it'll be Austin Meadows, grounded out in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Up next, Brendan Lau, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. 0-1 the count. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up, and you see a 3-run lead, and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and all they can do with it is foul it off to the right. Skied into straightaway right. Hernandez is right there as he takes it for the second out. Looking to minimize the damage here. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Chaz Roan, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 50.
Now into the box, Joe Pennick. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Oh, and he misses it. Brett Phillips is on now as he'll take over in right field following the injury.
Brett Phillips.
Called strike 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Now back, the catcher, Riley Adams.
Into the box, Riley Adams as he lifts it in the air to right field. Phillips is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now back 10. To the top of the lineup, stepping in, Marcus Semien. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. This is line to left, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance on that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Bo Bichette is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. But that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Popped up. Catch is made, and the Rays have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
15-11 our final in this one. The Rays jumped ahead in the 7th inning.